What's up, good people? Welcome to Taje Astrology. It's time for a little astrology gossip. Let's take a look at these celebrities' astrological placements to see what they're really like behind closed doors, and take a look at the energy that's around them. Yeah, we gonna be all up in their business, but keep in mind that all readings are for entertainment purposes only. So you ready? Let's go. What's up, everyone? Salute. This is Tan with Taje Astrology. And it is time for us to talk about Remy and Papoose. So for those that caught it yesterday, Remy and Papoose went ham on each other, right? I don't know what started it. I don't know what prompted it. But Remy was posting stuff. Pap was posting stuff, and then Remy's dude was posting stuff. Then I think Pap's girl was posting stuff, and then Pap's girl's fiance was posting stuff. I mean, yesterday was a lot. I didn't get a chance to do a reading, but we're going to take a look at their charts today. Now, I reposted a video that I did of Remy and Pap about a year ago, right? Because everybody was, caught in the dream of black love, and they were making Rem and Pap like couple goals. But there was something about them, right? They're both beautiful people, and they make a beautiful couple, but the energy wasn't quite as beautiful. So I decided, okay, I'm going to go ahead and pull their charts up. So a year ago, I pulled their charts. I kind of did a rundown on Remy. Then I did kind of a rundown on Pap. And then I did a rundown on their energies together. And a year later, lo and behold, I was right. And so with everybody posting everything, we got a different glimpse of what's been going on, and it looks as though this could potentially be the end. Well, the end has been here, but I guess publicly the end, right? And so I wanted to kind of take a look at the energies that was going on with them now, and then kind of just recap on how their energies play off of each other. Now, we know that Remy Ma is a Gemini sun, Sagittarius moon, and we know that Papoose is a Pisces sun, Capricorn moon. You know what? When I hear Capricorn moon, I automatically know, unless there's other aspects, that a person with a Capricorn moon is not going to be the most affectionate, loving, emotionally connected person, right? Because the moon is your feelings, your emotions, and Capricorn, ruled by Saturn, is a very stern, kind of authoritative energy. I had mentioned before that I believe that Papoose was a little bit too much for Remy and kind of dampened her light or her energy, because she has a Sagittarius moon. A Sagittarius moon is a jovial moon, right? Emotions is kind of like emotionally free, can be friends, and is friendly with just about everyone, and is tapped into their emotions. And so that right there is contrasting energy. Now, with Remy's Gemini sun, I mean, that tells me right there that she's social. So it's like she's doubly social, because she got a Sagittarius moon and she got a Gemini sun. And Geminis, sometimes they can be seen to have two faces, and it's because they can see both sides of the coin, right? And where with the Pisces sun, which is what Pap is, Pisces suns people, they can be a little delusional, right? And what we're hearing Remy saying, what Remy is saying is that it's been over for a very long time. She has asked for a divorce. He refuses to give the divorce, and he wanted to continue to live on the hashtag Black Love. And that is the epitome of Pisces, because Pisces do kind of live in a delusional land, right? They like that escapism. And not only do Pap have the sun in Pisces, but he also have Mercury in Pisces and Virgo in Pisces. And that is not only, because we had to look at both sides of it, that is not only creative, spiritual energy, but that's also a lot of delusional energy. That is energy of looking at things through rose-colored glasses, not seeing things as they are. And also with that Pisces energy, because how do I want to say it? Sometimes Pisces create situations that is to their own detriment or self-sabotaging. And then when everything kind of falls to shit, they play the martyr, right? And that is kind of how Pat was making it seem with Remy, that, he's held her down. He has been there for her, and then she did this to him. And in the first video, I said I wouldn't be surprised if they had some kind of arrangement or open marriage or something of that sort. Well, it's coming out and people are speaking over the fact that while she was in those 6 years, he had others and has others now. But he's making it seem like she's the bad villain. She's the bad, one, not being 100% honest. Whereas Remy, with the Gemini moon, Gemini Mercury, she has played this role, kind of like a double-sided role, where in the public eye, she's making it seem like, oh, everything is perfect. He's a perfect man. He's a perfect husband, hashtag Black Love. But then on the other side, she was miserable. And if you look at pictures of Remy, you can see that she was miserable. I said in the last video, you could tell that she loved him, but he was way more into her than she was into him. And I believe that his energy, meaning to or not meaning to, was smothering her. Also, when I look at their charts, Remy had mentioned something about him jumping on her or fighting her or something along that line. Well, he does have Mars Cancer Mars, right? And so what that tells me is that he may get a little violent when his emotions are out of balance, right? And then when you look at Rem, okay, she has Virgo Mars, Virgo Jupiter, Virgo Saturn. And so what that tells me is that she's very particular. But can be, nitpicky. She may require a lot. And with that energy, she's probably trying to be really helpful, but I would imagine that it got on Pap's nerves, you know what I'm saying? And so there was a lot of contradictive energy between them. Now, her Cancer is Venus, all right? And so what that tells me is that the type of love or the type of person that she needs that emotional connection, right? She needs to be able, she might be a little bit clingy. Well, I'm pretty certain that with that Capricorn moon, she may not have been as clingy as she may have needed to be with him. He probably was a little bit more disconnected. Remy's Virgo, Mars is in Virgo. So what that tells me is that she can use her mouth to tear him up, but he may resort to the physical aspect, even though he has the words that Mars, when it's triggered in the sign of Cancer, can be kind of volatile with the emotions. I think what has kept them afloat this long is that they both have Neptune and Sagittarius. And that right there is, Neptune is kind of delusion. So they both have fed into this energy that they've kind of created, right? It's an illusion. It's making things seem like they're rose-colored glasses, ignoring it, doing escapism from actual reality, right? And so I think that is how they were able to stay afloat this long. But when I look at their lunar return, so the current energy in the current energy that we're in right now, Remy's moon right now is in Sagittarius. And so that is like a freeing energy, because Sagittarius is jovial, it's upbeat, it's free. And with Mercury right there next to that moon, especially in retrograde, she's speaking her piece. She's speaking how she feels, right? And she wants to be free. She wants to be free. She wants to put it all out there. She's willing to risk it all. And I think this is, in light of her dude, I can't remember his name, or not, right? This is her freeing moment. I've said before, you could tell that she just was not happy. She looked energetically like she was a little caged bird. And this energy this month, she's had enough. Pap's moon is 29 degrees Capricorn, right? And so what that's telling me, and then, what that's telling me, and it's because it's right next to Pluto, is that he is reaping the, the actions of his moon not being as open or as free or as, and it's pissing him off, but he is being revealed because that moon is right there, right? That moon is right there and it's in Aquarius. And so that is, that's the energy that works for the ones that's not, how do I say it? The innocent ones per se. Right? It's exposing the innocent ones. And I'm not saying that Remy is totally innocent. However, I've had made a comment as far as like marriages and commitments and stuff like that. Now, if they have both agreed, or really if one agrees that they're not in the marriage. So if Remy has said, you know what, I don't want to be in this marriage, I'm out. That's the end of the marriage. You don't need that legal document to sign off on that. It's done. You need both people to be in it, or you don't have it. And, that was kind of the gist of the status that I had made on my Facebook page. So I'm not saying that by moving on with her life, especially if a person is kind of holding you hostage, contractually a hostage, for the sake of putting on a persona so that others can look at you a certain kind of way. What I feel that she was wrong in not going harder, not speaking her truth, both of them, not speaking their truth and getting out of it. But, before I get out of here, everybody right now is having challenges or is having to look at their relationship, especially with the South Node in the sign of Libra, which is the sign of relationships, right? So everybody right now, if you have volatile energy going on in your relationship, if you have words that are unsaid or trauma that has not been healed, or, triggers that is still kind of fresh, some bullshit that's been going on within relationships, your relationship is going to be challenged. It is going to be challenged. And you see this now with Rem and Pap. I am in a process of doing a reading for Jay-Z and Beyonce, because we know what's going on with that. But it doesn't just happen with the celebrity world. It's all of us. We're all right now under the energy of the South Node and Libra, right? And it's in an early degree. And so a reckoning is happening now within relationships. And this is a make it or break it energy. So it looks like right now, and we all have free will. We could always change our mind. Work is going to have to be done. Conclusions are going to have to be made. But as it looks right now with their placements, it's over. It's done. It's over. Remy it looks like she's feeling a little bit free now. She's feeling a little bit open now. And, Pap, he's in his feelings. But, it looks like he has company to help him feel better. So, all right, that's all that I have for now. I might have to do a part 2. Well, actually, this is part 2, technically, because I did one last year. So I might have to do a part 3 on Remy and Papoose. But regardless, I wish them both the best, because I believe that they're good people. They just may not be good together. All right, salute.